So My Hero Ultra Rumble has been officially released, and let me tell you, this game is so much fun. I've been having a blast basically grinding it out for the last day plus because the game has been out for a little over a day now, and it's just so much fun. Like, this game is super fun. I know I keep saying that, but it's just the honest truth. And in today's video, I just want to talk about my day one experiences with this game and go over everything I've done and just talk about the game a little bit. So with all that out of the way, let's just dive into this video. So here we are in the home menu. As you can see, I've got Dobby kind of dripped out in his disguise costume that's currently in the banner, and he's glowing green with the green aura, which I'll explain what that is later. And yeah, you got a bunch of different tabs up top, a bunch of different currencies in the upper right, and you have like the game mode selector in the bottom left and a bunch of other things in the bottom right. So let me break it down. So in the bottom left, you can select the game mode you want to play. There are 3 different game modes. There is the unranked mode, ranked mode, and the CPU battle. There's also training mode and tutorial mode in that tab as well. And yeah, I think it's pretty fine. It kind of stinks that it's only locked to trios, but then again, it's more or less of a team game. Like, a lot of these characters like work well with other characters, and you also get like boost depending on what kind of like class character you pick and stuff like that. So I understand why it's locked to trios, but hopefully they'll add in maybe like duos, squads, or even solos, so that way it kind of adds like a little more variety if you want to play with more friends or less friends, just things like that. I don't know if they're going to, but I'm just kind of hoping that they might add more variety. But I'm fine with it being trios for now because I've been still having a blast either playing with my friends or with random people. All right, moving over to the right side, if you click the character in the center, you can actually change your character. So as you can see, I've got a bunch of different characters already unlocked, and I'm going to explain how you unlock these characters because it's kind of confusing. So you unlock Deku or Araka, Cementoss Mount Lady, Shigaraki, and Dobby on the base roster. Then to unlock Bakugo, Todoroki, Asui, All Might, Toga, and Mr. Compress, you have to unlock them through a special battle pass you get for free. And then to unlock Kirishima, Yaoyorozu, and Shiozaki, you get them through the banner system. And to unlock Ida, Kaminari, and Kendo, you get them through the character tickets. So I know that's a lot, and honestly, to be honest, my major gripe with this game so far is the way you unlock the characters. I think it's kind of weird. I feel like the easiest fix would be to just allow you to use the character ticket to unlock any character, regardless of like the way you get them now. So that way you have the choice of either using the character ticket to get the characters that are locked behind the character tickets exclusively, or you can use it to bypass another way you get them for free. Like, for example, if I want to get Todoroki and I don't want to grind on the battle pass, even though it's a free battle pass and I can just get it through just time and effort, I can use that character ticket to get that character and speed up the process rather than getting Ida, who's locked specifically behind the character ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that would be a better way, but they have implemented some fixes. Actually, this morning they updated the game to provide you more XP to the battle passes, so you can actually earn more XP faster. So basically that means you're going to earn more tiers faster, so you're going to unlock more characters faster. So I think that's pretty nice. And then on top of that, when you log into the game, they are giving out rewards, and one of the rewards is a character ticket. So you can basically unlock one of the 3 that you can normally unlock through the character ticket with that ticket. So that's pretty nice. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad that they're listening to the community at least, and hopefully they'll implement more ways to unlock characters, because as more characters get added, I can see this becoming a problem, especially for casual players. But overall, those are just my thoughts about the character selection and stuff like that. And yeah, moving over to the next thing, we have missions. You have daily missions, weekly missions. Those are pretty easy to know what they are. You get daily missions every day, weekly missions every week, seasonal missions where you get them every season, and the season lasts for approximately 2 months, I believe they said. So yeah, and then you also have the special missions. These ones are interesting because they're kind of like things you just earn over time, and each character also has their own set of special missions that you can use to unlock emblems to add to your like player card when you're playing a certain character, which is pretty cool. And then we have event missions. So when there are events out, which there is one, you get event missions that you can use to get event currency, and you can use that to buy things in the event shop. Going over to the next thing, we have the menu area. So as you can see, there's a bunch of other things in this little area. Going over to the profile, here's where you can see your profile. I'm currently level 36, and you can see what agency I'm in along with my rank, which I haven't started grinding out rank yet, but I will soon. And you can also see a bunch of other things like your billboard chart history, battle records, buddy list, item list, stuff like that. Moving over again, we have like the gallery mode. So here you can use 3 different currencies. They're like the key looking ones. There's a red one, a green one, and a blue one. You can use them to unlock certain images in the gallery. And what's really cool about this is when you unlock these images, you can actually use them as your loading screen. The top two are custom artwork pieces and the other ones are anime stills, so I'm kind of going for the top two first. And I think that's really cool. I like how you can unlock different loading screens. I think that's pretty neat, and especially if they're going to add more custom artwork, because I love it when Macadamia games add custom artwork because it's super cool. But yeah, that's the gallery mode. Going over to the ranking section, you can check like different types of rankings, like the billboard chart, I believe, is just your rank normally. MVP, I believe, is where you are in the like ranked game modes. Top agency obviously is the agency you're in. Elite agency and event, I don't know really what they are yet. I don't think they've been added yet, but yeah, those are there as well. And then going over to the agency, we obviously have the agency. I made a community tab post about this a while ago. It was, you know, maybe like a day ago or something. But yeah, this is where you can basically interact with your agency. As you can see, we're currently agency level 5 and we have 14 out of 14 members. We're currently trying to increase the member size so other people can join and stuff like that. So apologies if you can't join if you want to join, but we're just currently trying to work on it. And yeah, but besides that, obviously you can check your members, you can check the records of like what people are doing, and you have like a bulletin board to talk with like the people in your agency. We're currently league rank 11 on Xbox, which is pretty cool. And at the bottom, you can see donate in 3 different departments. Basically, you'll get another form of currency called like agency points, and you can put those agency points into the 3 different donation sections. So if you donate to the aid center and you level it up, we'll gain more contribution points, which is good for our rank. Total acquired EXP, obviously that means we'll get more XP. And also when you level that one up, I believe you get more members, and you also get licensed EXP boost as well, which is pretty cool. And then if you level up the agency, you basically get a multiplier on the acquired gold. Obviously that means you'll get, you know, multiplier on how much gold you get. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that aspect of it as well. Going over to the next tab, we have the customize section. Here you can customize your characters and your banner. Yeah, I think the customization is pretty cool. You can customize your costumes, you can customize your voices, emotes, and your emblems. The costumes are divided up by like different like sections. So like for example, you have like the hero costume for Deku, and then you have like the undefeatable costume, which is kind of like him in his like battle damage version. Then if you go down, you have him in his like casual wear, or you know, his casual outfit. And then if you go down, you have him in his like UA tracksuit and stuff like that. And then they have like the colors, like the alternate styles of that same costume in like the same category and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And then if you also see, for example, around the like rainbow kind of like costumes, like the rare ones, I believe those are referred to as 3 stars. You can see in the upper right in that section, you have like this little like icon. Those are the aura icons. So for example, if you pull that same costume a second time, basically getting a duplicate, you'll gain aura for it. So that means you'll gain like a certain color around it, which is pretty cool. I like that. So that way you get another thing for it being a duplicate. So you get like 2 things. You get hero souls for it being a duplicate, and you also get aura for it being a duplicate. So I like how they're incorporating, even if you get something as a duplicate, it's kind of cool. Like it's not like worthless. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really neat. Going over to the banner section, you can customize your banners here. As you can see, I have a My Hero 1 Justice 2 banner because they had a My Hero 1 Justice 2 collab event. So they gave us 4 banners for playing My Hero 1 Justice 2, which is really cool. And I've got like, you know, this one because it's got 2 of my mains from that game on it, and also I just think it looks cool. And as you can see, I've already got a couple of different ones. You get these through like the shop, like the regular like anime still ones. I don't know if they're going to incorporate other ways of getting these right now, but that's the main way you get them. And you can have like different effects on them. Like I have like this holographic effect on it because I really like trading cards, and I also think it looks sick. Going over to the right of the effects area, you have like messages. You can move it into like different sections. Already going over to the next tab, we have the shop section. Here you can see we have a premium shop and a standard shop. In the premium shop, you can buy things with the hero crystals. Those are the like currency in the upper right. As you can see, they look like crystals, and you can use them to buy things like tickets. In the limited section, they'll run like limited time deals. Like for example, you can use hero crystals to buy like a bundle of tickets. If you go over to the right, you have like the regular way you buy tickets with the hero crystals when there's not like a limited time deal. And on the next tab over, you can buy the actual hero crystals with money. So that's pretty much how the premium shop works. You use premium currency to buy tickets. Going over to the standard shop, you can use gold, which is the currency in the upper right, as you can see, to buy certain things. Mainly the big things here are like the banners, but besides that, you can buy other things like other currencies. Going over to the next tab, we have the hero souls. So like I said before, you get hero souls by pulling duplicates of things in the banner. And yeah, you can use them to buy like character tickets, which is used to unlock, as of right now, Ida, Kaminari, and Kendo. And you can also buy things like currency, which is pretty cool. And then going over to the next tab, we have the event shop. Obviously, you use your event currencies here that you earn from completing missions. And you can get exclusive things here like certain skins, emotes, and voice lines. And you can also get other currencies. So yeah, it's a really cool shop. I like how they have some like exclusive things you can like earn and things like that. So yeah, and it's also pretty nice you can get premium currency in here as well. Going over to the next tab, we have the roll tab. This is where you can see like the banner that's going on right now in the game. As you can see, we've got one that lasts for another 12 days. I believe they're introducing 4 banners each season. So yeah, I think that's going to be pretty interesting. I already have all of the like promoted stuff, like the disguised Shigaraki, the disguised Dabi, and the disguised Toga outfit. I pulled all 3 of them, which is pretty cool. But besides that, you can also get heroes on this banner. You can get Yaoyorozu, Kirishima, and Shiozaki. You can either pull them by summoning, or you can use the pity system, which is the exchange system at the bottom. So every time you summon, you get points, and they cost around 200 points, which is kind of a steep price. And another issue with the pity system is it doesn't carry over between banners. So I think that's something else they could use to improve the game, like basically having the pity carry over between banners. So that way you have like a better chance of unlocking the characters, because I believe these 3 are probably going to stay on the banner until the next season begins. But I mean, that's just my guess because we don't know yet. But if you keep going down, you also have like the information about how the rolls work, and you also have like the drop rates and things like that. As you can see, also, the final roll will be at least 2 stars or higher if you do a multi. So that's pretty nice that you at least get guaranteed a 2-star item or higher, which is pretty nice. Going over to the license tab, this is basically the battle pass. As you can see, I'm currently tier 31. And yeah, you get a bunch of cool rewards from here. I believe these items are exclusive. The top one, which is the hero one, is free. And then the bottom one is pro, which is the paid for battle pass. So yeah, if you want to buy the battle pass to get extra rewards, you can. If not, you still get a ton of rewards up top. The battle pass goes up to 50 tiers. And then you also have the special tab, which is the battle pass I was talking about before, where you unlock certain characters. This one is free, but it takes a while to grind up this battle pass to get all the way to the end, which is tier 30. And again, that's kind of annoying because there are characters locked on this battle pass. But like I said before, they just released an update where you get more XP for these battle passes, so you can basically grind for these characters a lot quicker. But it's also nice that it's free, and it's something to grind for. You have to go up, I believe, 30,000 XP per each tier. So yeah, and as you can see, the amount of XP you gain carries over to the next tier. So yeah, that's basically how the battle passes work. And then going over to the event tab, obviously this is where they tell you what events are going on in the game right now. As you can see, we have like the list of rewards at the bottom. You also have special items. So basically, I believe these line up with what's ever in the banner. So obviously these 3 skins are being promoted right now in the banner. If you have these, you unlock special missions to earn more currency, which is pretty nice. So you kind of get a bonus for getting the special costumes, which is pretty cool. And then you also have like a tab for the event shop. It'll take you to the event shop. And then you have a tab for the event missions. It'll take you to the event missions. So yeah, I believe we're getting 3 events every season as well. So that'll be pretty interesting. I like how they're adding some things to grind for as well. So that way it doesn't get stale. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that is with the kind of like menu section of My Hero Ultra Rumble. Now let's talk about the gameplay. So once you load into a match, you get put into like the outside like entrance of the USJ, where you can test your skills while everyone is still loading in, which is pretty nice. Every character has 3 like skills. And then they also might have like a special skill, and then on top of that they also have like a passive skill depending on what class they are in. So for example, if you're part of the strike class, you get an attack bonus for your team. Rapid class, you get a speed bonus for your team. Support class, I'm not 100% sure about that one. I feel like that one might be one that doesn't have a passive bonus, because I think there was one that didn't get a passive bonus, and I think it's that one, but I'm not 100% sure. I kind of forget. Then you also have the assault class. You get a defense bonus, and if you're in the technical class, you get a reload bonus. So yeah, that is pretty cool. I like the team synergy you have there. So obviously picking different types of rolls will be pretty nice because you get different types of passive boosts. But if you pick the same type, they actually stack, but it's also harder to gain certain cards to level up your skills because you have someone else on the team that's your same typing. And then you load into the match and you basically pick a spot in the USJ where you want to land. Once you pick it, you immediately spawn there, and then you basically go around looting up you know, a bunch of different things. Like you can get backpacks. There are 3 different tiers of backpacks that increase your amount of inventory you can carry. You also have the quirk special cards, so when you pick up one of your same typing, that'll level up that specific skill. You can also level them up by picking up these like rainbow level up cards, and then you can choose what skill you want to level up. You also have different types of quirk special cards, so like if they're not the same type as you, you can actually equip them and get those same kind of boost I was talking about earlier, except you can just turn it on for yourself, which is pretty nice. You can basically put it on when you're in a pinch or if you're going to go into battle and things like that. There are 2 different types of chests to look out for. They're like these small ones that open up really quickly, and they're the gold ones that take a little bit longer, but they usually yield better loot. There's also a massive chest that spawns throughout the match. Multiple that might actually spawn, and you get really good loot, but obviously it shoots a golden beam in the sky, so everyone knows where it is, so you may get jumped while trying to do that. And on top of that, while you're walking around, you may want to look out for civilians. Civilians, they will yield the revive cards along with a really good healing item. I think that's pretty neat, including like an aspect of saving civilians while playing the game, or if you're a villain, you actually threaten them, which I think that's pretty neat. I think that's really cool. And there's also another little Easter egg. You can also find Coda, the kid from the Forest Training Arc. You can actually find him around. He's a little more rare, but if you find him, you get some really good loot. And I'm going to explain like the different potions right now, because you get like these like really good potions from him. So the different types of potions are basically ones for your health and one for your guard points. The green ones obviously are for your health. The blue ones are for your guard points. The small ones heal a small amount for you. The wide ones heal like basically your whole bar. The tall like cylinder ones, they basically heal all the bar, and they also heal all the bar for your teammates as well. The green and blue one basically does what the cylinder ones do, except they do both the guard gauge and the health gauge. And then the golden one basically levels up all your skills by 1 level, and it also does that for your teammates as well. So that's why it's super good, because all your team gets +1 in all their skills. So I think that's pretty neat. But yeah, those are the different potions. But besides that, like I said before, if you save regular civilians, you'll get these revive cards. If you get 3 of them, like of the gray ones, you can form a pink card, and then you can revive all your teammates after you collect their coins. You can also just find these pink cards as well through like, I believe, chests and things like that. So yeah, but you can revive your teammates and bring them back into the fight, but all their skills will be reset back to level 1. So there's that kind of like balance with it as well. Oh, something else I forgot to mention: when you're fighting people, you want to make sure you want to knock them down immediately and then finish them off. If you leave them knocked, then they're going to get up by themselves after a certain amount of time. So you want to keep that in mind, or you can just revive them manually. Like let's say your teammates go down, you can also just revive them manually and things like that. But yeah, basically you want to try to go for the kill, like the finishing kill. And when you do that, you know, that means you don't have to worry about them getting back up on their own or their teammates reviving them and things like that. You would basically have to worry about that after they get revived, if the enemy team gets enough of the cards to revive them. But besides that, also another thing to note: if you're going to finish them, try to use the finisher move. I know it's a really long animation and it puts you in danger for doing that, but the reward is really nice, because if you do that, it refills your entire shield gauge up completely. So yeah, I think that's a really good trade-off. But yeah, that is pretty much everything about My Hero Ultra Rumble and my day one experiences with the game. I'm pretty happy with the game. Again, small issues, but they're already getting changed. So yeah, overall, I think this game is amazing. If you haven't tried it, go try it. It's a lot of fun. It's free, which is really nice as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please like and subscribe. That would be amazing. Also, comment down below what your day one experiences were like for My Hero Ultra Rumble. I would love to hear about your day one experiences with this game. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Later.